There are a few things about being an adult that never stop. Every single day you will have to cook, clean, and run some random errand you completely forgot about. Because no matter how much you meal prep, deep clean, or make comprehensive lists of every single item you need from the store, you will find yourself doing these tasks constantly. If every adult who can't hire a personal chef or afford to eat out every single meal, which is 99% of us, needs to cook, why do I get the feeling that people hate cooking so much? Which is leading me to wonder, could there be an app for that? On this week of There Should Be an App for That, I am going to use a random generator to choose my app name, color palette, and logo while I try to solve the cooking crisis through a meal prep app redesign. Before we dive into this, I want to say, hi, my name is Jen Drews. I'm a product designer who talks about everything from career, tech, to lifestyle. If you are interested in any of those topics, please take a second to like this video, comment your favorite food, and then subscribe if you haven't already. Part 1. Generate my app. I find myself back on my favorite very legitimate generator sites to try to find a name for my cooking app. Compared to last time, I am spicing things up by using this fancy wheel. And I've also hand selected a few name options and ignored the other terrible names: Cuisine-Eyed Monster, God Save the Cuisine, Cuisine as Mustard, and Bad Blood Cuisine. And the wheel of design fortune has spun and I got Flavour Junction. It's not terrible. Actually, it's pretty great. Flavour Junction seems like a powerful name. My ideal is to get a color palette that pops. The worst case scenario for me is to get a muted color palette. I got a muted color palette. The last element that I'm gambling with is the logo. To make this more random, I'm going to select 8 logo styles from Canva, change the names of the logos to Flavour Junction, and then put them in a wheel of design fortune to see what we get. The design gods have listened to me today because they gave me my favorite logo design of the bunch. And this also makes typography pretty easy because I'm going to use Joseph Sans, Josephine, is that how you pronounce it? Josephine? Whatever it is. The same font as the logo and the bolded and regular versions of it pair really nicely together. With the overall brand design done, let's jump into figuring out the screens. Part 2, understanding the problem. Compared to my last video, which was redesigning a coffee app, this time I'm much more interested in what problems I'm trying to solve. Do people dislike cooking because of the time and effort? Is the entire process of grocery shopping and meal planning too stressful? Do people just not know how to cook? Of course, I can't make a magical app that gives people extra hours in the day just for cooking, but I can make an app that has the ability to help with grocery planning, connects users to grocery delivery services, has a wide range of meals for every skill level, and has an easy-to-use interface with educational videos and blogs to help build kitchen confidence. Understanding the issue behind the app is critical because no matter how pretty your screens look, if it doesn't solve the problem, then users won't use it. Part 3, user experience structure. The user flow that I want to build out includes a homepage, a recipe page, a step-by-step tutorial, and a grocery list section. To map this out, I did a variety of sketches on my iPad and built out block screens to try to see what functions need to happen on each screen before I focus on the style of the app. The other key thing is I downloaded a variety of cooking and meal prep apps to see what they did and make sure my version improved on what's already out there. Part 4, perfecting the user experience. I've done my branding, my feature list, and I've mapped out the user flow, so the last thing for me to do is put everything together in a cohesive way. This is much easier said than done. If I had to guess where 80% of my time went in each app design project, I'd say it's spent sitting in front of my monitor, tweaking button sizes, and playing with fonts, trying to download icons that match their style. The beautiful thing about this stage of the design is it's when everything just comes together and no user will ever know how many versions of the design existed before the final. Hours later of design time. The app is finally ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my fictional app to solve the cooking crisis, Flavour Junction. I hope you enjoyed my app design. Do you think an app could convince you to become a better cook? Tell me your thoughts, comment below. That's all that there is for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next week with another. There should be an app for that. Maybe a tagline for it could be something like the intersection between convenience and cooking.